And welcome to another NASCAR talk. I'm Nino, the greatest, the undisputed, the champ. We're back. Situation happened last week. We couldn't give you guys a podcast, but anyways, what's going on, Matt? How you doing?
I feel so much better. I was sicker than all heck last week,
Nah,
guys.
he feels better because Christopher Bell won again. That's the reason why he feels better. I'm just
Actually, no, I do want to say congratulations to Christopher Bell. It was a decent race. It wasn't like the snooze fest where I took a nap on the Sunday before for Coda. Um, other than that, I mean, what a great race.
he was
I
sick
know,
last week because of Coda. That's what it was. It wasn't because
uh,
he was really sick. He hated Coda so much.
yeah, I absolutely hate Coda. I hate Circuit of the Americas. And then I literally was sitting there to myself during the week. There was like a rumor. I'm like sick, and everybody's saying like, "Oh, we're not gonna race at
If
Mexico
they don't go
City."
to, if they didn't go to Mexico, bro, you already know I'm gonna be
I
like grilling everybody.
I was like, "Oh my God, we're not going to Mexico. We just went to Coda. We should have just said screw Coda. Don't even go. Just kept it there as just in case of emergency, break the glass."
Yep.
But that's just the me thing.
But yes, definitely. But JGR actually swept the entire weekend, to be honest with you.
Yeah, yeah. JGR has been real strong this whole year, all the way around.
I do gotta feel though for Butterbean, bro, because I do have to feel for him. It's just like but the thing is, you know the game. You know the
Mhm.
game. You know they're gonna come at you right then and there, especially at Phoenix. We've seen this a couple of times already in the JGR car. I mean, Daniel Hamrick. What happened? Wait, what happened?
Just like
But
that
yes,
fourth Penske car on
yeah, that
Sunday.
Ford Penske car. Yep. But yes, Butterbean got screwed over. Not screwed over. I mean, it is what it is. You know the game. But Arca does, like I told you, man. Arca does the things that NASCAR Cup Series need to do. Finish this race, no matter what. Finish
Hmm.
this race,
Yeah,
even if it's on green. We're finishing on green, but it's been that one to go. But the funny part is, I know why people hate the one to go because there was one to go, and then some asshole decided I'm gonna spin out, self spin like a moron.
oh Jesus.
But yeah, that's Arca. But Xfinity, bro, I thought it was gonna be Justin Allgaier again. It looked like it was the same thing happened to him last year in the spring race, dominating the race, winning stage points. Because Alex Bowman looked like he was gonna win, but he got scuffled out like stage two and stage three. He
Hmm.
came out of nowhere, stage three. It looked like it was gonna be the Justin Allgaier show again. And then things always happen to Justin Allgaier at Phoenix. I don't know what it is, but it's always a late caution.
Yeah, that does. I mean, yeah, you're not wrong. I mean, the last time he was at Phoenix, he did better because he won the
He
championship.
turned the
But
championship, but he had a rebound to win the championship. It's not like he had to dominate.
yeah, one thing I do want to point out because I know I didn't 100% catch the Xfinity race. I just catch bits and pieces. Alex Bowman racing for his job this whole freaking weekend. He wheeled the heck out of the 17 car. I heard that he was up front dang near the whole day until he was involved in a legit photo finish, from what I heard.
Again. This is the part I don't like. This is the part I can't stand him. Yes, he did well. He was there throughout the whole race. He got scuffled a little times, but he able to rebound. Obviously, you have to, and that damn 17 equipment is the best of the best.
Oh yeah.
They need to just open the freaking series for the whole series, man. I mean, they're not gonna do it because they have their sister team, JR Motorsports, but
Hmm.
but bro, when it comes to it, this is why when there are people can make it, and there's people who are not gonna make it.
Hmm.
You got bullied to Eric Almirola at the end. That's what happened at the end. He got bullied. Once again, I always is why I call him bumming because he's always getting bullied. You let people bully you. This is why you're not belong in the Hendrick 48 car. You're making
Hmm.
Jimmy Johnson look bad, even though Jimmy wasn't even aggressive.
Yeah, but you got to look at it as if that was on a Sunday and those guys were full-time Cup Series guys, they would have said, "Man, what a finish. They fought tooth and nail the whole time." Nobody would have said a dang thing.
They did fought the tooth and nail. That's the thing. But Alex Bowman's the same. You know the game at Phoenix. You need to
Hmm.
freaking be a little bit aggressive there. You need to.
Hmm.
You need to. There's no excuse. There's no excuse. I'm not defending him. This is not. And people want to say, "Oh, Eric Amarola's a dirty driver." No, he's not a dirty driver. He just
No,
knows the game.
Yeah. Would I say that would be a little dirty coming in and hitting somebody on the door in the final lap? No. If I think
No.
that was more at a stage break or something like that, I would ask why is somebody being so aggressive for a stage win?
Yeah, it's different in the stage and it's going in for
Mm-hmm.
the win. Again, it's just
Mm-hmm.
NASCAR. This is not, this is not F1. The car's gonna break in 2 seconds. No offense to F1. I like F1, but we're not gonna
Mm-hmm.
do this on F1. This is NASCAR. Like at the end of the day, you want to complain that we shouldn't be doing bumper cars, but at the end of the day, you have to kind of do it sometimes.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's the problem. Even with Xfinity, when they changed the rule for the whole rules package for Xfinity, it was around I think it was 1 year removed from the next gen car being 1 year in.
Hmm.
They changed up being able to skew the bodies on like a certain amount more than what they are limit or what you know what I'm saying. Once Xfinity went to that bullcrap rule, I think Xfinity kind of went down a little bit more. I think it's
I still think
not
that Xfinity is the best series in the whole NASCAR.
oh
Out of all
by
three of them.
by a landslide, but I think it changed it made the Xfinity series more like the Cup series in a way at certain tracks.
I mean, it has to. You have to because you're trying to compete with Cup. You're trying to. It's it is second tier after all, but you do have your Xfinity drivers that are veteran presence, like the Justin Allgaiers, like the Sieg family.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, I love Xfinity. I am glad they're on
Hmm.
the CW. I did hear something to the people that may have not been able to watch this weekend.
Atlanta, something about happened with Atlanta. There's supposedly something happened with the channel, like they went to commercial or something like that.
Well, this week, a lot of local stations for the CW chose not to air the Xfinity race
Oh, could it be called? Oh, I think I know.
because Bob Pockers was posted about it,
I
and I
think
was
I
like,
know why, but
"What?"
Detroit has no excuse not to. I heard Detroit didn't post it, didn't put anything of the race. They have no excuse of not putting the race. You don't have a college basketball team out there.
Yeah, 100%, 100%. I mean, there's no reason not to have any sport on a local channel that
Hmm.
somebody can watch, whether it be tennis or water polo or golf. That people love their sports.
Yeah, exactly. Like you signed a contract to join CW. You need to
Hmm.
you at the local stations, not CW, but like
Hmm.
Detroit. You need to honor it. If
Yeah.
your station signed the contract,
Hmm.
honor the contract. Honor the contract.
Yeah. Yeah. That's
But
all.
this is
That's all
what
we ask.
pisses me off from Fox because I'm gonna get that in a minute with Fox because
Yeah.
I'm kind of pissed off with Fox after what I saw on yesterday with the scheduling and stuff for Homestead. But yes, you need to honor it. Like
Hmm.
there's you can like that was literally a good final restart.
Hmm.
That was literally a great final restart. I'm like looking, I'm like, why are they doing that? I'm glad I got to see it, but some channels like, nah, they're screwed, bro.
Oh my gosh. Yes.
You're giving me more reasons to get rid of Xfinity. You're giving me more reasons to get just literally just to jailbreak my TV at this rate.
Hmm. 100%.
Because this shouldn't be happening. In 2025, this should not be happening.
It's funny how we had less problems with NASCAR back in the day, but we have more problems with it now. And I would say sporting itself as an all-time low.
Yep.
I would say the popularity of sports, we're at an all-time low. Doesn't matter if it's
Once
college
again,
football.
I don't want to cut you off,
No, you're
but
good.
once again, this is why you should show races on here.
Hmm.
Make people pay to watch races here. I
Hmm.
would because I would do that for F1 and I'll get rid of the cable. I don't need cable. I only need cable because of NASCAR nowadays.
Hmm.
Bro, it costs $80 to watch Formula One for the whole year on your phone.
See, come on, NASCAR, do something like that.
Like, people don't
Eighty
want to
dollars
pay
is
for it, but it's like, bro, you can pay for that. You can pay for that.
yeah. I would say $80 for Cup Series a year, 60 for Xfinity, and I'd
Hmm.
say 40 for trucks,
I'll pay
and
for all those three of them. I'll pay for all three of them.
yeah,
Get them on the NASCAR app. What is the point of having a NASCAR tower if you can't even put Tubi? They even got Tubi. There you go.
yeah,
If you want to watch it for free, you put it on Tubi for some
yeah.
people.
That would actually be smart,
That
especially
should
for
be for the commercial side. That should be for the commercial side. If you want to pay for a subscription, I mean, without a subscription, then you get punished for that. But if you pay for the NASCAR app, you don't have to pay for the. those commercials because they like to show commercials. I don't like commercials. That's what I like about Formula One. They don't show
Hmm.
commercials for nobody.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Oh, sorry, guys.
You're good.
Still recovering over
Nah,
here.
he has a seatbelt on his, in his mouth. That's what it is.
No, 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 no. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry. Let's get into Sunday.
Do you want to
I
talk about how the tires first or the race itself?
let me just give you my overall take.
Okay.
All right, I'm starting. I'm like, oh crap, it's 3:12. I'm playing Minecraft. Do I really want to get off for Phoenix of all things? Because the West Coast swing's really a break for me. Like it's like the home away from home, I guess, more or
Uh-huh.
less. I hate the West Coast swing. Tracks
I
are
like
awful.
Vegas though. Vegas is the best.
Vegas is the only reason, only reason. But I watch. We go into like first, like oh gosh, however many cautions. We went caution breed cautions right at the beginning, and once Logano got into trouble, he ended up throwing on the soft tire, and that's when I was like, holy crap! I was sick last week. We're running two sets of tires here. Oh, this
Mhm.
is great. This is going to be fun. And I see Joey Logano cutting through the field like butter. I think there was like 20 laps on the regular tires, and he just put on a brand new fresh set
You
of
missed the part where Ryan
options.
Priest did that first.
Oh, was it Priest? I thought it
Priest
was
did it
Logano.
first. Priest did it
Oh, no way.
first.
Okay.
Priest was the first one. Priest, Suarez, and I can't even remember who it was that got the first set of softs.
Oh, yes. It was Priest. I'm so sorry.
You're
I
good.
should have known. Yeah, because he was cutting through everything, and everybody was like, wow, he's just cut through everything like butter. He literally went up and he was cutting the lead. Well, who was at the lead at the time? I don't think Logano was. I think he
Bell.
was it Bell.
Bell and
Okay.
Byron were fighting for the lead.
Oh my, yeah, because I think Byron was in the lead and he was
Hmm.
catching up the Bell. I was like, wow, these tires, I like it.
I
I
loved it.
like
That's
it.
what made this race really fun to watch, to be
Y-
honest with you. I
Yeah,
don't want to throw a bone there, but I wouldn't mind seeing this at Homestead because we go once a year. So
yeah, yeah. For the championship
because
race.
Homestead is a snooze fest. I'm sorry, but I love my home track, but it could be a snooze fest at times.
Oh yeah, I
It
mean
could
with
be
this
a
next.
very, that's the beauty of it. We go once a year, so we gotta watch Homestead.
Oh yeah, definitely, definitely, and that plus the next gen car at Homestead. Oh my gosh.
It's been really fun at Homestead to watch.
It's awesome to watch.
Yes.
And I mean, Phoenix was awesome to watch. I do want to point out one thing because I know I said Dakota was a snooze fest. Um, I did somewhat enjoy Coda with the new layout. I didn't watch the whole thing, of course, but towards the end, Kyle Busch was literally using his tires up. I mean, he was using them. He was holding off best he can. At the end, I literally saw we could put 1,000 horsepower in the cars at the road courses, and we watched Kyle Busch actually staying up there on used tires.
Hmm.
I'm sorry. I also see Tyler Reddick blowing straight by Byron, straight by Bell. I see Reddick winning Coda if there's 1,000 horsepower. If there's 1,000 horsepower. But me personally. But yeah, the
Speaking of
Phoenix.
blown engines, he had a blown engine at the end too, man. He was on my fantasy
Oh my
lineup. That's why I'm glad
gosh.
you don't do fantasy lineup because I would get it. I would know how you feel because how I felt yesterday. I'm like, great, there goes my lineup. I had Reddick and I had Blaney. Guess what? They both have blown engines. Just
Tired.
bro, the biggest L goes to Spire. Not one, not two, but three cars went DNF at this rate.
We are two for we are 2 for 2 this year. Back to back so far. Of cars going up in the air on tracks they shouldn't go up in the air. But it was Ty Gibbs the week before, and then who was it this week? Chase Briscoe
James Briscoe,
going up
yeah.
in the air. Like, what the
We shouldn't be
heck,
going up the
man?
air. We shouldn't be going to Phoenix to begin with, going up air anyways. But but here we
Yeah.
are. We're back here again with the same BS. But
Oh my gosh. Um, there
Haley. I
was.
mean, Haley and what's his guy? Hosebard was just at the wrong place at the wrong time.
Mhm.
They just got scuffled to the back.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Because that caught up what Shane Van Gisbergen got caught up.
Yeah, he was in there too because he was in the back. Riley Herbst as
Hmm.
well.
What was her name? Catherine
Leg, I can't pronounce it. I'm sorry.
Legay,
Legay,
Legay. I
yeah,
don't
something
know.
like that.
I
Honestly, I don't think she did that bad, bro. She went to the worst of equipment out of the entire field to race on.
Oh, 100%. I mean, it was a sponsored ride. No, I'm not gonna lie to you.
Hmm.
Sponsored freaking ride for what, BJ Motorsports or whatever, whoever she's racing for.
Live fast motorsports.
Live fast. Sorry, didn't he have to sell or something like that? Because he was last in points for however many years, and NASCAR he had to
No,
get
I
rid
think
of
they
the.
had an offer on the table for him to sell. That's what happened.
Okay, because
Yeah, no, NASCAR can get rid of it, but I don't think under the new charter agreement, which we're probably going to get rid of it soon. But yeah,
oh my
I'm not going
God,
to get into
yes,
details because I'm not getting canceled for something I got misquoted on.
yeah. I mean, whatever. I mean,
But
yeah. All
yeah,
the whole race yesterday was absolutely fantastic. It was the Seabell show. I'm not even gonna lie.
yeah,
And then
Seatbelt was there
Hamlin.
the whole race. Seatbelt and Byron were
Mhm.
there the whole race.
Oh yeah, and Larson. I mean, one person I'm really kind of upset about, Chase Elliott. I'm
He
not
would
gonna lie
didn't
to
do
you.
nothing.
He really didn't. They even pointed out him and Larson
But
have the same setups.
I'm gonna say something, and no one's gonna like it. Larson is not at top of the pecking order. But I hate to say that as a Larson fan. He is not on top of the
Mhm.
pecking order. It
No.
is William Byron. I said
Mhm.
it in the chat yesterday. The pecking order at HMS is William Byron, Kyle Larson, Chase Elliott, and Alex Bowman. That's
Mhm.
the pecking order at HMS.
Mhm.
But if I'm gonna say it, I'm gonna be arguing with people that don't not gonna like it, but it's the truth.
I mean, it
I'm saying
100%
that
is
as a
true.
Larson fan. That's the pecking order.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, Larson, I think he doesn't need the best ride. He doesn't. He
No, he
could
doesn't.
turn a crap. He could take a ride like Chase Elliott had yesterday and probably turn it around to
Hmm.
a fifth place. I mean, he was basically running the same setup that Chase Elliott was running. They
Yep.
even said it multiple times during the race. But towards the end, we go in, we're getting close. Everybody's putting on the option tire.
I'm
Every,
disappointed with one person on this whole entire. That I'm not naming Cody Ware because Cody Ware went a lap down. That doesn't count. Because if
yeah.
I can just sit talk about it all day long. Because how do you go a lap down on a soft tire? That's all I gotta say. How do you go a lap down? But the biggest L before you get back to that, the biggest L was Ty Dillon. Why I'm saying this? You had two sets. You waited until almost everybody used a set with the last 50 laps to go, he had both sets. And guess what? Caught for speeding. Caught for speeding when you had a
Uh,
chance to get the track position.
yeah. Didn't yeah, because somebody
What?
didn't fucking pardon my French, Reddit get hit for speeding or something like that at the
Yeah,
same
but
time.
Reddick was already on his way out because that blown engine was not that good. Byron
Oh
was the
yeah.
one that got it. Byron was able to bounce back right away.
Hmm.
But the soft tire came into play and it helped a lot of people. Joey Logano got screwed in stage two. That's what happened to Joey Logano because he decided, I'm gonna be the first one. I'm gonna be the big boy. I'm gonna take the first set of soft tires, and then Bell ended up winning the stage
Yeah, and
because
I
it died out.
one thing I think they should work on with those soft tires. It did seem like these guys had these shorter runs with the tires, but as soon as the heat came out of the tires, the tires were nothing. They were
Yep.
literally nothing.
But that's the point of a soft tire. So a soft tire is not supposed to last that long.
But that's the issue. Like if you look at what's his name, Priest, Ryan
Mhm.
Priest, he went through the damn near the whole field from the end
Yep.
to the front. But you're telling me these guys that throw them on at the end,
That's
they're
the
throwing
problem
on.
that I was having on. That's the problem I told everybody. You think it's fun in games for one to do it. It's fun. But when
Mhm.
everybody does it, it's not that fun. It's really not that fun.
Oh
That's the
yeah.
problem I have with the soft tire at the end. Everybody's gonna wait to the end to put that soft tire. And
Hmm.
Joey Logano got screwed out of it because he didn't have another soft tire.
Well, they did throw on a 20 lap scuff. That
Yeah.
they did. I think Priest did, and you could tell they were even with 20 laps on those tires on those scuffs. They weren't making any ground like they were earlier.
No.
they they need to. I think it needs to be studied a little bit more with Ryan Priest's
Hmm.
first run. Compare it to him putting on scuffs later
Yep.
to the same amount of laps. Because I'm actually really curious. Like, I think there's more with the tire. Once they cool down, they're kind of shot.
That's
So
why the
like,
F1 drivers don't use soft tires to begin the race. They use medium compound because they don't last that long. I would say like in the road course, because obviously they race road courses, it would say like
mhm.
10, 15 max, depending on the road course they race at.
Yeah.
Some of them, like on a short road course, it can give you 20, 25 laps, but the soft tires were not supposed to meant to last that long. Now, if you want to go on like a medium, we're not gonna obviously NASCAR not gonna do it. If we do a medium compound tire, and then we're talking. Then we're talking a medium compound tire and a hard compound tire. Oh, then we're talking. But I know
Oh
NASCAR's not gonna
yeah.
do that. We're not advanced for that.
No, we're not.
I
We're
wouldn't
not.
mind though. Don't get me wrong. Those yellow medium tires does last. They put
Hmm.
some work. You could put work into that if you could do it right.
Hmm.
But yes, it was a great. That's what made this race actually fun to watch because I was like telling people like, I'm getting ready to take a nap. I had a major headache yesterday. Like I didn't want to talk to nobody, but it was actually a great race. I had no complaints.
Oh
And at the
yeah.
end, they were beating and banging, but they beat and banged, but they did it clean.
Oh yeah. They
Because
did.
last thing Grandpa Joe wants, two drivers wrecking each other for the win, and none of them win.
Oh yeah. I was surprised the amount of people like Christopher Bell's that guy you just can't hate. I mean,
No,
I'm
you
sorry.
can't. You can't.
He's just showing he's pure fucking talent right now, being able to fucking go out and run dirt cars now.
Exactly.
That's
Extracurricular activities. Didn't I tell you this at
yeah.
the beginning of the year? Christopher Bell allowed to run extracurricular activities. It's
Hmm.
going to make him a dangerous Christopher Bell.
Oh
And we
yeah.
have never seen before because the fact that he's doing the extra stuff. Some of
Hmm.
these drivers love doing the extra stuff. That's what makes them good on Sundays.
Yeah. Larson, you could see, I think it was with two to go. Larson, you see him coming down the backstretch. You got Bell and what's
Hamlin.
his face? Yeah, Hamlin side by side. Larson's going. He's thinking about pushing Bell, but then he jumps over. He's like, "Why would I push the fast guy that I can't catch?" I was like, "What are you doing, Larson? Come on,
What are you
figure
doing
it
to
out."
yourself, man? What are you doing, bro? Like, what are you doing? Like, just wait until they crash. I thought they were gonna crash.
Oh,
Me first, I thought Daniel was gonna pull something, but no,
and
he did not.
I need to point out, Bob Pockers, what are you doing? What are you doing? It's freaking like not even going back to green yet. And he said Christopher Bell wins third race in a row, and I'm just like, there's still three. What? And then all of a sudden, I'm like, oh gosh, maybe Bell's not gonna win. Bell's not gonna win. And then he like clears Hamlin. Then he gets loose. Then Hamlin gets loose. And I'm like, oh my gosh, what a
I
finish,
hate
bro.
Fox, bro. I hate when they put that stupid. They're the only network that has to put the button. I'm like, oh, that like they have to show it.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, bro, why are you showing the freaking yellow? Because I'm scared it's gonna happen. That's why I get so
Mm-hmm.
paranoid. I
There,
get paranoid. I'm like, it's gonna happen. This is gonna happen. A yellow's gonna happen now because these MFers have to put it.
I'm just surprised NASCAR doesn't focus on, some other battle within the field on the last lap to go. I'm just happy
Yeah,
Fox isn't
exactly.
doing that. Fox has turned around, and I think the past couple years, I think to all together, the overall filming of everything, even after last year,
Hmm.
I think this year's broadcast of on Fox actually listened to the fans. I mean, there's still some bad camera cuts here and there, but it's not as
The
bad as it
side by
was.
side's gotten better, and I hate it. I don't even like side by side. I prefer just watching the full race, but
Oh, get rid of the Toyota All Out. I absolutely hate that because, like, literally, this is going to be a commercial free segment brought to you by Toyota All Out. And then you watch like for 30 seconds, and then bam, we're side by side with the Toyota advertisement. Like, what?
and then something happens to Tia. Oh, we got a yellow.
Oh my,
I can't wait for Dale to come back because
no.
we got a yellow. Like he's actually into it. I'm like, this is what I need.
Yes. We got to spin back there.
We need that. But I'm very disappointed with Fox. I'm very, very disappointed with Fox. I'm very disappointed. They are prioritizing for IndyCar because from Homestead, 2 weeks from time, the
Mhm.
race on is going to be almost at the same exact time as IndyCar. Just take a
Oh,
guess where the local channel is going to be racing at.
IndyCar.
Yeah.
Oh, great.
When I saw that, they didn't even put the NASCAR schedule for the next race. They put IndyCar next race.
I And it's funny because IndyCar is like horrible on viewership compared to NASCAR. I am sorry, I keep up with Black Cat Sports. They literally post each time there's racing events from NHRA to MotoGP
Hmm.
to F1 to NASCAR. I'm sorry, but fucking of course F1's up there in United States viewership for nationally.
Hmm.
They're always about a couple million higher than NASCAR, but IndyCar last year was literally at the bottom. Like it was in MotoGP
Hmm.
and NHRA viewership.
And they
I'm
don't
like,
put supercars because we're not going to be able to watch that at 11 o'clock at night. I know I would because I'm a freak. But
Mm,
if they were to put supercars, man, supercar is actually better than IndyCar. But I tried, bro. I tried giving. I know the drivers. I know who they are,
mm,
but just to sit there and watch an IndyCar race, knowing in F1 they have the DRS, they don't have that in IndyCar. So you can't. I mean, it's not pure racing, but still, like who's gonna win? It's gonna be Aaron McLaren or Ganassi, not Ganassi, Andretti or
mm.
Penske.
Yeah, 100%. Oh, I'm just
Not
sorry.
even McLaren, not even McLaren, because it's always Penske or yeah, or Andretti.
Hear me out. IndyCar, DRS, Iowa,
I
or
fucks with it.
Michigan, or
I fucks
Michigan.
with it. They race in Michigan too, right?
They used to. They used to race in
Oh,
Michigan. So IndyCar kind of got away from racing on the big steep ovals because the whole Dan Weldon crash. That when hit that car went flying into the fence and just caught fire. I mean, well, it was like 12 laps in the race, and we already got a guy that just passed away. I mean, it makes sense. I don't think they should be at the big tracks.
but
That's
they
me
got rid of
personally.
Homestead.
Do what?
They used to be at Homestead.
That's sad. That's sad.
You should put it at Homestead because it's a very short track. That's how not the road course version, like the actual
Mm,
Homestead.
yeah.
That was when
I mean,
Champ Car was alive.
also with IndyCar, what the hell is Thermal Club?
You're asking the wrong person.
Like I don't. I guess I'm assuming it's the same people that owned Auto Club. I'm assuming. And oh yeah, update. I saw this today. NASCAR has no timeable return back to the Fontana area market.
South California, basically, at this rate.
Yeah, so I think
SoCal is
California.
screwed.
Hmm. Other than Sonoma, y'all got Sonoma again. I
Yeah, we used
mean,
to have Fontana and Sonoma.
yeah. I mean, hell, had Riverside. I mean, they had the Coliseum, but that,
It wasn't a good. It ran its course.
yeah, it ran its course for what it was. But
And
I
if
mean,
Bowman Gray was good, but I don't think Bowman Gray is going to be as good next year, in my personal opinion. That's just me. That's just me saying that.
yeah,
I
I
already
think it was
told you how I
nostalgia this
feel
year.
what we should do about this, but if we do it, we're not going to do it. NASCAR needs to have a preseason race.
Hmm.
Because of me, put the 500 a week off the date before Daytona. I mean, before
Hmm.
the Super Bowl. Have the off week at yeah, at that week.
Or we run Coda that week and we get it over with.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh, I'm
yeah.
sorry. I'm
You're
sorry.
good.
I don't need to. I don't mean to be attacking Coda like that. But me, I
This
don't
man
like.
doesn't like road courses. We know this already.
I hate road courses. I love Watkins Glen. I love Watkins Glen. I love the Sonoma feel, the Sears Point vibe. But
Everybody says I'm weird though because I like road course racing, but I like short track racing. I love short track racing, like the Darlingtons. Like I love, like
mm,
literally, Darlington's my favorite track of the whole entire schedule. I'm weird when it comes to
mm.
selections.
Okay, question for you. So Joey Logano doesn't have that restart violation. Do you think he still wins the race?
Yeah,
You,
he doesn't have to put the soft tire.
yeah, yeah, that's what I was
Because
thinking.
those
Because I'm like,
Penske boys are looking a little bit decent. Ryan Blaney, if it wasn't for that blown
oh
engine that
my
he was having,
gosh,
Ryan Blaney would have looked, you know, good.
great.
Let's not
Yes.
forget about the fourth Penske, Wood Brothers car. Wood Brothers. I mean, I saw it for myself. The car is literally at the Penske headquarters, literally
Hmm.
at their shop. The fourth car is there. I saw the
Yeah.
hauler there. I saw the 21 car there. You can't tell me that these guys do not run in Virginia. They run in Penske headquarters. They
Oh
probably
yeah.
get the same information as Penske.
Yeah, I know for a fact when Harrison Burton won that race last year, he brought a lot of money to Wood
Um,
Brothers. And you know that they didn't spend a dime on Harrison for the rest of the year.
no, they
They
did
put the
not.
money into
There's
Josh Berry.
as much as they didn't want to give him, they didn't want to give him a chance, but Harrison Burton did win too fast to Cup. I think he would have waited one more year.
Mm.
If he would have waited one more year, I think he would have gotten the Kyle Busch ride. But more then again, he would have been scuffled out because of we forgot to talk about him. The guy I
Oh.
want to talk about, I forgot to talk about him. Let me talk about this guy real quick because we're 4 weeks in, and this man already has what, three and DNFs?
Yes.
Suppose, but you're racing for JGR. You're racing for your grandpa. You're racing for a top tier Toyota ride. And you're telling me that you have three DNFs already in 4 weeks into the season?
Oh,
And the last DNF was unexcusable.
hmm
You can't make this up. What's going on with Ty Gibbs? Like, I really need to know what's going on with Ty Gibbs.
I think the grandpa effect is running his course. I think he had to take funding out of his car to pay for Hamlin's car.
I
Or,
told people when he came to Cup too fast. I thought he came to Cup way too fast. That's for
hmm
starters. I told people that Noah Gragson was 10 times better coming into that damn 2023 season over Ty Gibbs. I said
hmm
that before. The only difference between Ty Gibbs and Noah Gragson is Noah Gragson actually stood in the Xfinity Series for a couple years.
Oh, he was in there for a long. He was in
He
the
was there for
trucks for
three
a
or four
while.
seasons.
Yeah, he was in the trucks. Then he went to the bush, and
Which
then
is, I'm afraid about Connor Zillage. But then again, I'm not afraid with Connor Zillage coming into Cup if he does go next year. If he doesn't go next year, that's fine. But if he does go next year, I would not be afraid of him going to Cup because of the fact that this kid is the big difference between him and Ty Gibbs is he ran road courses, which is a more
yeah.
challenging, in my opinion, is more challenging than it is on an actual short track. He's gonna learn the short tracks this year,
Oh yeah,
but I don't think I think he'd be able to handle it more better than Ty Gibbs. But I'm going off topic real quick because I know we got 7 minutes left. But
yeah,
Ty Gibbs needs to step up. Harrison Burton has a win over him,
yeah. I
and he's
mean,
no longer in the Cup Series. That's all I
I'm
gotta
gonna
say.
go. I'm gonna say one more quick thing on the whole Ty Gibbs thing. They did put a graphic. It was like the last 20 races that Ty Gibbs was in. He only had one top 15 finish.
Yeah,
One,
and that's a
and that
top equipment car.
yeah, he was in I think either Talladega or Daytona last summer, fall,
And
whatever.
they're lucky because they don't have nobody in the Toyota frame that's unless Eric Amarola comes out of retirement. But I
I
don't think he's gonna
mean,
come out of retirement. For what? He got to teach
to
Sunday
replace Bowman.
school. He got to teach Sunday school. I'm sorry if I'm offending people, but it's the truth. He wanted to, stay be with his family. But that's what he
hmm
does. He's a pastor now.
Yeah,
But but yes, Ty gives you to step up. This is not funny anymore. This is not fun anymore. I don't like to make fun of drivers, but you're making it a habit out of me making fun of you because like, bro, you're 20 something years old. You're already been here for 4 seasons. This is your fourth season. You need to step up.
yeah, he was doing better in his first two seasons than he is in the last two seasons. Not gonna lie to you, you have all the right to say that because
Yeah.
he needs to figure it out.
And he got lucky that he made the playoffs last year because he made the only play he made the yeah because Bubba didn't get the stage points that he's getting this year.
Yeah.
And Bubba's figuring that out, by the way. If Bubba figures that out, is figuring out this year, and he's gonna make it. I think he's gonna make the playoffs.
hmm
Again, another blown engine. He had another blown engine. That was a Toyota curse last
No,
yesterday,
he
by the
blew a
way.
break. He blew a break.
Blue brake, blue engine, everything was going on with the Toyota camp last yesterday.
Oh my gosh, it was. When he blew that break and he hit that wall because we were coming into green flag pit stops, which screwed William Byron over, but he
Mm-hmm.
ended up coming back, but not that good though.
Mm-hmm.
But then, cautions breed
I
cautions.
like this new Bubba Wallace though. He's not
Oh my
beating himself
gosh.
up. I'm like, I like this Bubba Wallace now. I always
Yeah.
liked him though. Don't get me wrong. I like that he stands up for himself, but he's too hard on himself at times. But the fact that he's
Yeah.
fatherhood
It
though, that could be
he's
fatherhood.
and he's keeping his head. He's keeping his head so much better than he used to be.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, same with Blaney. Blaney's keeping his head too. It was like what 2 years ago during the Joey Logano's second championship. He straight was flipping off Ross Chastain like this.
Oh my God, I saw that yesterday in the Netflix series for Formula One.
hmm
I saw it for Formula One yesterday on the documentary. A
hmm
driver literally flipping off another driver,
Oh Jesus,
and
that's
and
awesome.
and Red Bull's the only team that has four drivers, like four cockpits, because they have a Red Bull B team and a Red Bull A team. The B team driver was doing it to the A
Oh
driver.
Jesus.
At the end, they ended up replacing him at the end of the season. But yeah, when
Has F1 started yet?
next this Sunday.
Oh, this Sunday. I was about to say, how's Lewis Hamilton doing in a Ferrari?
Ferrari, I can't wait. I actually can't wait. It's gonna be a fun one to watch. So the thing is, Supercars is on this weekend too. Guess I heard now that they are dueling with Formula One this weekend. So you got Supercars on and Formula One at the same venue.
Oh, no way.
Yeah,
Jesus.
yeah. So I'm like,
But
okay, because they're based in Australia, so it makes sense. You want to, get your Formula One fans to watch supercars. It makes sense. Makes
What
a lot of
time?
sense.
What time is the F1 race?
I think at 1 or 12 in the morning.
Okay, I was try to give it time to watch, but I'm not now. Screw that. I love my sleep.
Yeah, it's a Sunday. As soon as 12 o'clock is on Sunday, I'm gonna start.
Yeah, you know what? That's another thing that grinds my gears. You watch F1, they run for the respective time zone of that area,
Yeah.
correct? But no, 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 no. We're going to go to Las Vegas, USA. We're going to go for whatever time zone's not America. We're going to run this race at midnight in America.
Yep.
That irritates the crap out of me.
Well, here, over there is 10 o'clock over there. That's what it is.
Ugh,
That's 10 o'clock. It's 10 o'clock over there. So,
screw them. Screw them.
but yes, that's but yes. But one more set before we take off. Yes, yes. Ryan Blaney winning the championship actually helped him in a long way because he's no
Uh-huh.
longer that Ryan Blaney that is gonna curse everybody out.
Oh, yes, definitely.
I think
Definitely.
Dale was made it. I think when he crashed into the wall, Dale was like, "No, stop, cut it out."
Yeah, the two times he wrecked into the wall at
Yep,
Daytona. Jesus.
I have that shirt
He's,
by the way.
oh,
Yeah, I have that shirt.
I actually wore it with me this week to work. Oh, I'm
Anyways,
sorry.
guys, that's fine. You're good. I understand. Yeah, that's all the time. We'll be back next Monday. Like, subscribe, do what you gotta do. It will be uploaded tomorrow though. So, we're
Hmm.
doing this today. We get it over with, but we on tomorrow. It's gonna be on, like, subscribe, do what you gotta do. Ty gives, get better, please.
Yes, please do us
And
all a
Mr.
favor.
Allen, I hope you feel better too.
I appreciate it. Did you just call me Alan again, Mr. Allen? I appreciate it, buddy. You all have a wonderful night, and I can't wait to catch with you guys next week.
Yep. Peace.